Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Thronefall. We are on our second last quest in Uferwind. We're going for the D quest, which is the No Units Pact. This one, I feel like, is probably going to be the actual bane to all my strategies. Because I usually just rely on the fact that Elite Warriors, like, the Elite Warriors perk is like the ultimate gift from God. They're just so powerful. I think there's like a couple strategies I can think of to employ to deal with this. Right, one would be to heavy rely on towers, which would be like castle fortifications, arcane towers, and range damage, I guess. Because that way I would be doing 25% more damage, the towers would be doing 33 plus 25% more damage, which is either 58% more, or even more than that, depending on if it's like multiplicative or not. The other thing I could maybe think of is going like warrior mode, maybe glass cannon 2. Or warrior mode range damage, or glass cannon range damage. Or maybe like, I don't think heavy armor warhorse makes sense because like half the enemies in this map are flying. I kind of think it sounds fun to go for like glass cannon range damage. Just because, you know, it's very rare that I do a build where I'm personally like doing the damage. I could maybe go warrior mode too. I kind of feel like we're going to have to rely on our towers at some point, though. Maybe arcane towers then instead. Yeah, I could see that. To keep things interesting, I want to add in another perk as well. Like, I don't know, the Snake God. And, I could just add the Challenge of the God of Death and get free XP, basically. I mean, it fucks up my own respawn time, but yeah, I think that'll be fine. If the me doing damage build doesn't work out, then we can just focus on tower power. No rhyme intended. I think normally what I do is I get a bridge, I get the harbor, just yoink a bunch of cash that way. This is going to be a little bit of a rough wave considering I don't have castle fortifications and enemies are coming from every single direction and whatnot. I guess I could just get like a tower, sort of supplement my damage here. Just plop it up here. With the extra range, it should help out a bunch. Then I'm just going to send it. Okay, we do enough damage to one-shot these. Never mind, we do not do enough damage to one-shot these dudes. It's kind of very premature with that explosion. Kind of expected them to curve up a little bit. I guess there's some sort of like invisible node that they're pathing to. Oh, yes! That is what I'm talking about. We didn't even need the tower necessarily, maybe. Alright, that's round numero uno. Now it's the spearmen and the archers. I think we can just yoink this money-making building over here. I'm going to put a house down. The house is a little bit at risk because we have nothing that's slowing these guys down. Why does my first shot do so much more damage than the other shots? What's up with that? Oh, I'm really feeling the glass cannon. Those shots really fucked me up. Oh well. We are slowly AoE-fying them. Didn't expect those guys to move from their spot. Thought they were going to take pot shots at me. Alright, now we're dealing with the flyer wave. We have nothing that's gonna save our mills from taking damage. That being said, I don't think there's like a clean alternative. I think just getting more scarecrows on the map is fine. Like, we might lose some buildings, but it's gonna give us the opportunity to get more stuff. Maybe I could upgrade my keep, I guess. Get a royal training. I think that makes sense to me. Just sort of be in line with this moneymaker idea. You know, the scarecrows do a lot of damage. Come to think of it. I can personally, like, kite these guys around, too. Were they all just beelining for the one tower? That is hilarious. Alright, we're dealing with a wave where it's not just a handful of units. I am very afraid. Not quite sure how we're going to handle it. I guess we could get like a couple towers and maybe level them up. Oh, that's a lot of cash investment, but I mean, the dudes are literally going to sit there and beat on it, so I think it's probably worth. Definitely not the greatest situation, but oh no. Oh no, that was a huge mistake. I was getting greedy there. You know, ranged armor or something might be useful. We could actually, you know what? Like ranged armor and then that upgrade that increases tower HP a little bit. I feel like that would. Please shoot these guys. I feel like that would do good here. Okay, we lost a little bit of score, but no economy. We're definitely going to have to hard focus our, well, economy soon. The 12 horsemen terrify me. We're going to need some towers just to deal with these dudes. Oh, I want a blacksmith upgrade too. Jaegers. I don't know if like 2 towers would be enough to deal with these horses. I'm really paranoid of them like coming on in and ruining my day. I'm just gonna have to hope that the 2 towers is enough. Pretty sure, what's the difference in HP between a level 1 and a level 2 tower? Let's see. 2.5 times difference. That's very considerable. Well, okay, first things first. We're gonna want a bajillion towers. It is gonna fuck up our economy, but there's not much we can do. I might have messed up the build order. I'm gonna start out with seeing how the horses are. Okay, so the horses seem to be spreading their aggro evenly between the towers. I definitely think I need to personally help out with the towers. I think the horses just have too much ball busting energy. Alright, can I save the harbor? No, the harbor's already been destroyed. It's 5 gold down the drain. God, these guys are so powerful. They're like the tower killers. Well, there we go. Another lane. Another wave with our economy totally fucked up. And now a bunch of enemies are coming from every single possible angle. They do have extremely bad damage. So I think I'm gonna go out on a limb and try to increase my economy here a little bit. I'm just gonna want like a tower in each spot to sort of aggro these dudes. Then I'll personally play cleanup duty. I think that will be perfectly fine. Hey! That is extremely rude. Okay, no, this is a complete failure. I wonder if it's a cache failure or if it's a build order failure here. Somehow I think glass cannon range damage is just not the combo. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, how can we actually work out the build order here? So, what's it called? Castle Blueprints? I feel like Castle Blueprints could be a good one. Or might be the way to go. It would mean that we deal a lot less damage. Is there anything else that would make sense? I guess I'll deal with this setup. Not sure if I already said it, but I think what the main thing that's screwing us here, or the main rub of the challenge, is the fact that it's a lot more cash efficient to build units than towers, right? Like, unironically, I think if towers cost 1 gold, it would still probably be more efficient to buy units instead, just because units can move around. So, because of the, like, extreme demand on our budget books, we kind of hit this situation where we're forced to spend more cash defending than we otherwise would want to. This is going to be a real tough one. We could just get the walls, I guess, and that would... I'm pretty sure it would prevent our towers from getting blown up. It would let me just, like, do the explosion to harm the barrel knights. I think that makes sense to me. Oh no. These guys are so fucking tanky. And they are destroying our towers through the walls. Dude! That's so fucked up. Jesus Christ, dude. These guys have so much fucking HP. It's ridiculous, dude. Are you serious? How the fuck are you supposed to do this wave with no units? I don't think we can even, like, withstand them. Are you for realsies? Like, I mean, level 3 towers, obviously. If we could wave a magic wand, that would be enough, for sure. I think the walls kind of helped a little bit. The problem was just our damage output. Or, you know, the lack thereof. Maybe we could do, like, the tower power perk or something. It's hard to imagine, like, one good tower being enough, right? Maybe we just have to accept the fact that we're gonna just be fucked over out of all of our income this wave. And just have that be our, like, reality. I think it's gonna be a wave where it's a lot of dudes coming all from one angle next, right? So we might be able to complete it that way. It's gotta be the most annoying wave in existence. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we could possibly even do. It's kind of extremely frustrating, but, like... Even if we win commander mode, right? That's the towers doing 60% more damage when you include range damage. 60% more damage, 70% more HP. That still wouldn't be enough because the duders, like, were so fucked up already. I think this wave's gonna be easy. I'm just gonna build more mills. I know it's a little bit bold. It is a lot of units, but each mill we do build, that's gonna be, you know, more projectiles going to them anyways. Man, these little moth bastards, or wasp bastards. God, these towers have 70% more HP than normal too, by the way. They're still just getting shredded like crazy. Are we dead, by the way? I can't help but notice it's like a lot of fucking enemy dudes. Yeah, I think I have to personally ride over and try to body block them as much as possible. No, we are literally dead. Fuck me, dude. What fresh hell is this challenge? Maybe instead of castle blueprints, we just get commander mode. It's gonna make my damage absolutely suck. The towers are doing more damage, but they have less HP, which I feel like is gonna add up to them, you know, not surviving. Is a big who knows. I definitely should have not walked into them like a dumbass. Wait, are they going for my harbor? That is fucking extremely rude. Why the fuck are they going for the harbor? Excuse me? What? They're going for my other harbor? Are you serious? Why? The fucking castle's over here, dudes. Okay, this is unsurvivable. I just need to get the... I think I'm hard stuck doing the castle fortifications. Actually fucked up. I mean, we could lower our range damage for tower... Yeah, castle blueprints. It's a 70% upgrade. That's a bigger number. We could maybe get away with fortified houses instead. But I don't know. There's not really that many houses. Though is the problem. What's the alternative? We get range damage upgrade, get glass cannon. Honestly, I have no idea. I mean, I think commander mode can be replaced with range damage. Also, unironically, I think the snake god is fucking killing us here. I think instead I'll just get no other challenge. I want that cashola. I'm pissed. This is my third attempt and we're not even close. Okay, so it's the peasant technology. Do I have royal mints? No, I do not have royal mints. I mean, I think the Forge Fast Expand into Builder's Guild thing we were doing was not a bad idea. Because that's just like... I don't know. It'll make the first two waves easy. Like, we're missing out on like 2 gold, right? And a little bit of safety. Because ordinarily I would just get 2 more houses, right? That is not what we got. I mean, this one house is the power of 2 houses, so we're like missing out on 1 gold. Which I think is no big deal. Obviously, if we lose this house, then it'll be we're missing out on 3 gold. Okay, is not so. They actually don't really do all that much damage. Alright, it's wave 1 survived. Now we continue to fast expand our economy. First things first, harbor, absolutely yes. Second thing second, a field. That is not a field. Will be a scarecrow field. We should get another house, just so that we have more upgraded houses. So, boom, there we go. Part of me wants to get a tower too, but I remember surviving this wave without getting a tower last time, so I will just continue to be greedy. I mean, it's the spend money challenge, so greed is absolutely necessary here. Okay, the lightning did 0 damage. Very unfortunate. Oh my god, one of those motherfuckers swipes me. Not good. Please, no. No, please. Fuck you. Damn it. Okay. We lost one field. I think that's what we lost last time, too. Alright, now it's the moth wave. I definitely feel like I have a lot more cash for some reason. I mean, the answer is obviously the snake challenge, but feels good, man. We need a house so we don't miss out on our awesome freebie money. We'll get even more scarecrows. There we go. I think I'll personally guard the top lane because it's only got the one duder. There we go. We lost one income. That is fine. But I heard a second crunch. We didn't lose 2 income, right? We might have lost 2 income. We did. What the hell? Disrespectful. Alright, we've got 33 coin to work with. Last time we barely could afford one of the towers. But now we've got both, so that's instantaneous win on that front. I'm just gonna invest in the economy some more. First of all with the house. What wave are we on? We're on 4 out of 12. Honestly, I think we need to get some upgrades rolling. I think more range damage is fine, even though it's like a slower, crappier upgrade. Do I want another harbor? I don't know if this other harbor up here is even gonna have the opportunity to get cash. I feel like I'd be better off just investing in the short-term money for now. Now we just need to sit here, kite the enemies around. I mean, ranged armor would be really, really nice, right? Because that would help combat the power of the Mothras, which would be awesome. I need to regenerate so I can actually not get hit by all the arrows. Okay, correction, I need to just tank the arrows. Alright, not even a single tower lost. Was not concerned for a second. So we've got a humongous amount of horsemen coming from the north. Obviously, towers, good. Boom, solved. Probably. I'll get this third tower. We're gonna need towers in the south to deal with these friggin' dudes. Especially around the blacksmith, because I do not want to lose the blacksmith. There's one unfortunate thing about the towers, and that is their extremely dogshit fire rate, and also mediocre damage. So that is gonna be pretty rough. I think I'll get just all the towers possible. We just have 2 coins remaining. I use that to get another house. So we have castle fortifications, blueprints, range damage, and arcane towers. I think we probably should try to trust our dudes up there. And I'm just gonna guard this harbor. So I can try to prevent its loss. I mean, I think job well done. Now I need to guard the blacksmith, who's also getting sniped. Never mind, the blacksmith's completely fine. We need to guard the harbor. Never mind, the harbor's fine. Did we lose a bunch of income on the left-hand side? Let us see. No, we did not. Trust in the towers was well-founded. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we just get upgraded towers on all of the zones. We don't need to invest in the walls because the walls do almost nothing for us. We probably could spend the money to get the tier 3 fort while we're at it. And just get castle up, because that is going to save us about infinite gold. I'd like to plop another tower down somewhere. Yeah, right here will work. That will help deal with these dudes. I guess I'll personally micromanage the left-hand flank over here, because that's where one of our vulnerabilities are. Alright, I'm going to yoink these guys onto this tower. Alright, well, it's quite the gambit. I have an inkling suspicion that once again we're going to lose all of our income, even though we had all level 2 towers. Which is just, you know, is what it is. These guys just have too much HP for us to deal with. We don't even have walls to distract these motherfuckers now. So we might be slightly screwed here. But maybe not. Looks like this one tower still survives. Okay. Did about a bajillion damage to these duders. I'm gonna trust my tower, because I want to preserve my keep as much as possible. Okay, we're playing it fast and loose here. Looks like my tower is not trustworthy after all. Okay. Well, hopefully those guys go to attack my fort and not my harbor. Fuck these guys. Fuck them. Damn it. That's so bullshit. They were not going to go for the harbor if they didn't attack that tower. That is AIDS. Fuck me, man. Well, whatever. These guys are attacking my towers. Actually the fucking worst. Literally unwinnable over there, this wave. Because if we had their walls, you know what would have happened? The same thing. That's what would have happened. Completely disrespectful. Whatever. This is an easy wave, so I'm just going to invest in the economy once more. We do have an unupgraded house, so there's no reason not to get that. I got a house. I got a tower just because the one upgrade, castle up. I guess I will get another house too. Maybe I should have gotten a harbor. Kind of missing out on some income. There's also an upgrade we could have gotten. I guess it'll just have to be ranged armor. And I'm personally gonna just guard for these towers. Will be no big deal. Probably should be making use of my awesome AoE ability. But it's completely unnecessary. This is a very easy wave. In stark contrast to the friggin' Barrel Knights. Alright, now we're dealing with this wave. I think, to be honest, first of all, upgraded blacksmith. Ranged armor. Wait, did I already? Why do I see 3 thingies there? Excuse me? Did it glitch out somehow? Well, whatever. I think leveled up towers should be good enough to deal with these moths and wasps. It's hard to imagine that would not be enough. We can maybe get like a iron tower, or fortress tower, but we're dealing with quite the wave over here. I definitely think a fortress tower right here will be golden. And a leveled up tower over here. Can't afford the walls. so I guess I'll look in, are any of these towers not upgraded? No, they are all upgraded. Okay. Maybe if I build a couple towers up north, where next to the unbuilt harbor, maybe that will draw the ire of the moths over here. In fact, I could just build the harbor to attract the wasps too. That might be the ticket. Then for the last of the income, I guess I'll just build this tower here. So that can be a ballista when it grows up. Alright, how's this ironclad doing? Looks like it's taking the aggro, or would be taking the aggro from the field if I wasn't fucking it up. Alright, that's that wave dealt with. Ironclad tower, very good. Let's see. Blacksmith is intact. Harbors damaged but intact. Towers intact. Alright, amazing. Honestly, I think more ironclad towers is probably the way to go. So I will just do that. I mean, we could get the AoE towers too, because it's not like these guys have God's Flesh, but which is the Phoenix regeneration. But I mean, if the towers are super durable, that's the same thing as having walls, right? I'm going to level up some of these windmills, because that's going to be more of the scarecrows, which will help deal with the casters. I think ironclad down here. Well, I mean, I might as well hard invest in the windmills, right? No reason not to. I'll get a couple houses too, just to keep the ball rolling on that. Maybe I could get another tower, like right over here, just to keep that train rolling too. Now we just need to use our AoE. Honestly, I'm fine with temporarily leaving the Mortal Coil, just because it will prevent me from aggroing dudes onto my fields. And I have a strong suspicion that our ironclad towers at least have got this. What? They're ignoring my towers? Rude. Okay, well, whatever. For the most part, they did not. Yeah, everything's looking golden. We lost a little bit of income, but nothing special. Now, we absolutely need our walls. So there we go. It's night 10 out of 12, so we definitely can still benefit from income, so I will go for that. The houses too, to a much lesser degree. I think another fortress tower shall be good. Back here we can do a ballista tower. And one over here as well. Amazing. That should help out with the wave. Very cool. I don't really know what to do with the rest of the money. I mean, I guess we could just upgrade the harbor down here. That is probably safe. That will provide us with return on investment, I think. I can get a house over here. So my plan for the wave is the same as last time, which is to say, spin to win. Just avoid letting my dudes take the damage. And do like a little bit of a figure eight so I can guard some of my other stuff as well. All little fast hitters are dealt with. We lost harbor. Their sacrifice was not in vain. And also Was very expected. Alright, now it is the Ogre Wave. Getting some new content this episode. New for this episode, at least. Obviously, some Fortress Towers are the way to go, because they are the best towers, by far. Can level up these duders. We could just level up the wall. I don't see why not. It's going to provide it a little bit over double HP. And there's no point in investing in anything but defenses at this point. I mean, we could wait just to ensure that we have some cash left over. Just seeing. I'm going to buy like a couple more towers just so that they get their like economy thing rolling. Then we can save the rest for the last wave when the towers will be at the cheapest. Because I think this wave's going to be easy. Probably. To be safe, I'll get this ballista. There we go. It's going to have 33% more range than normal. Yeah, look at that. That's amazing. I'm not extremely confident in my ability to kite, is the thing. Because there's a bunch of little fucking spearmen. Oops. I was gonna say, hidden in there. I kinda just let myself blow up. It's extremely not great. Me and our fortress towers are tanking for the walls a bit and doing a bunch of damage. Looks like we're losing some farm HP to the warlock duders. It's no big deal. We have gotten a breach. I repeat, we have gotten a breach. I guess I'll just sacrifice myself to temporarily slow them down a little bit. You know, ultimately, that's not that much. Wow, where the hell was that ballista tower to hit that guy? That range is so long. All things considered, like, we lost a field. Maybe we were being greedy, not, like, turning this into a ballista tower. But it is whatever. At the end of the day, it's a minor amount of cashola lost. Alright. Now it is the final wave. A ballista over here. Ironclad over here. We're just going to be upgrading all of our towers. From top to bottom, except for maybe towers that I think are completely, like, out of the way. I mean, this one up here might be able to reach to help out. So I might as well invest in these puppies. Though I am dubious that we're going to need it. Yeah, I mean, maybe this ballista tower will have enough range. The only thing is, I think the wave's probably going to be stopped at the walls. So these towers up here, I don't know if they're even going to be in range, but whatever. I'm just going to save the rest of my cash. Let's see. Are these ballista towers actually? They are actually contributing. Never mind, they're godlike. I feel like this is the sole, like, super powerful reason you would have arcane towers. Don't think I need to worry about any of the lanes. In fact, if I zap these guys, it's just going to end up with them moving over the walls and damaging my fortress, my kingdom. So it was fine. And wave destroyed. Don't know what I was bitching about. This is an easy challenge. I could have probably done it with the Snake God. Are we going to get a higher score than we normally do? No? Well, the no units challenge is very, very difficult. I mean, I knew it was going to be a rough one. Just because Uferwind is so sprawling. I feel like it's was harder than the E one, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my memory is just faded with time. Well, that was the D quest. Now all we have left is the F quest, and then probably trying to complete some of these maps with a bunch of mutators, possibly. Like seeing how many mutators we could get on uferwind, for example. But that'll have to be a tale for another time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for more Thronefall. Goodbye!